5 of these at the moment.
5 cups?
5 of these half cups.
Okay.
Which is 2.5 cups.
2.5 cups.
Okay, 2.5 cups. So if you want to look at that thing, you'll see how it differs a little bit.
Yeah, we're just using that recipe as a general guide.
Yeah.
You could follow it exactly, or you could just...
All right, I put 5 of those in. Then I put 5 of these in.
And that what kind of flour is that?
That is, I get this. Is
The honey wheat flour. Okay.
Yeah, this is the better one. Don't
So
get
the first 2 scoops are they just general bread flour?
Yeah, I actually didn't use bread flour.
Okay.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on the price. I use regular white flour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking.
Sometimes I get unbleached, or I get white whole wheat flour too.
Okay. All right. So we got 2.5 cups of your different types of flour for a total of 5 cups.
5
now,
cups.
if you were making this by hand and not in a mixer, you would mix this with a wooden spoon.
Yep.
And then you would knead it. So we got
2, 3, 4, 5.
5 small spoonfuls of active dry yeast.
Yep. Heaping.
Heaping spoonfuls.
Yeah, don't be afraid to put. Then I take this, and I take butter, and it only calls for 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, I don't follow that.
And that's salted butter.
I salted butter, yep. I take half the butter, half a cube.
Half a stick of butter, which is a 1/4 cup.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit over that. But I use butter. I don't use oil. I don't use flour. Or I don't use
Margarine.
margarine. Oh, God, no.
Straight butter.
Straight butter.
Soften the butter.
Oh. Hello, Nanette. Come on, do it right. That's called old age. You know, when you say keep hitting the same buttons that you don't want to hit. Okay. Then I take milk.
Whole milk.
Whole milk. I take honey. I gotta fill that up again. 1/4 of a cup, I'm not sure. But then what I do...
I see you've melted that butter all the way down. You didn't just soften it.
No, I melted it down. And then I put in till it reaches about... Till it reaches there. About a half.
Okay, so you do a 1/2 cup of honey in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
1/3 to half.
Okay.
Just depends on how it pours out.
Yep.
Then I use salt, because you want to get the salt soft. Alright, so I'm going to use a tablespoon of salt.
Is that a heaping tablespoon or a flat tablespoon? About heaping.
Yeah, a little heat on the side. Then I take this. Now I need about a cup of milk, so I need to put that just at 2 cups because it's the oil is at. See where the oil stands?
Yep, and there it is right at.
Yeah.
Yep, got the whole thing total at 2 cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I need to make this to 3.5 cups, so it's a 1.5 cups of water.
Okay. And you try to do warm water in that, or you just do room temp,
I'm
lukewarm
gonna go back
tap?
into that's good. And
So you'll warm that up in the microwave. If you don't have a microwave, you could do this on the stove.
yeah, that's right. So let's start it. That's basically all I do with that. I let it raise till, I usually let it raise, depending how cool it is in the house. It could take 2, 3, 4 hours if it's cool.
Okay.
Where I put is over here was warmer. But, you know, and it just depends on your house, you know.
Yeah. So you're stirring all that all up.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
And
so
I gotta
that's stirred.
Where's my bread hook? Alright. I love my bread machine.
Once again, if we didn't have the mixer and stuff, we would just do this by hand with a wooden spoon.
Alright. So that makes about 3.5 cups total of liquid.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
Alrighty. So we just poured that all in there, and then what you didn't see is that we just added an egg. We put an egg into our liquid, and we beat it around with a whisk, and then we added it to our dough mix. And we're whipping. And for those of you with KitchenAid mixers, we're running this on setting 2. For those of you without KitchenAid mixers, it doesn't matter. You just do this by hand with a wooden spoon.
Okay, now you've got flour that needs to be added because, as you can tell, the consistency is not
it's like oatmeal right now.
Yeah, it's like oatmeal. It's a good thing. Now you gotta turn it down because it'll flick over the side.
So we're adding another 1/2 cup of flour.
I'm going in your bedroom with look under your bed. I'm going in your bedroom with look under your bed for towels.
Well, that's fine. I mean, is he out there?
I'll go again.
Okay, another 1/2 cup, so that's 1 cup total we add.
Yeah.
Now we're getting closer to our bread dough consistency here.
Almost. I stick another half.
Another 1/2, 1.5 cups total.
And I start guiding it. I like my machine at home. It has all the guards.
I know, mine does too.
Yeah, this thing doesn't. Now, that's about what I want, and it's going to be kind of loose, but I like it that way. See, let's see, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not much.
So now we're just adding just enough flour to get it the consistency we want.
Yeah.
We're not.
See, because it's still sticking to the sides. I don't like that.
We don't want it to stick to the
No.
sides. Okay.
All right, so it struggles. This thing, it's an older lot.
Yeah.
Okay. See now, see how good that is?
Yeah. Okay. Now it's starting to come off.
Yep, that's perfect.
Cool.
That's how I like it. Okay, so it's not real dry. And then I just, that's about how I like it. And then because it's so dry in this state, I spray a lot of oil on the tops and the sides
Okay.
and the bottoms. See how it is? See that? Just keep an eye.
Yep.
With a spoon. So that's the consistency you want. And then you're going to put it in an oil. This is original. Usually I use olive oil, but we're out and I haven't found the store.
Yeah. Because I just use olive oil, so I'll just take a paper towel and just wipe olive oil on the inside when I do it.
Yeah, or if you have a little spray bottle that you can make.
Yeah.
I do that at home because I buy olive oil with a bunch. I spend a lot of money on olive oil. So that's usually what I use in cooking. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put it in where it needs to go. Alright. Okay. See how perfect that is? It's just like that. And it's a lot wetter than usual.
Yeah.
People usually have it, but I find by the time you sprinkle more flour on it when you roll it out, you know, and then you knead it for a little bit. And you know how to knead, right?
Yep.
All right, okay. Let's get out of the water. I think it's okay. All right. It makes it kind of hard to get out, but that's okay. And you got to make sure that you have a lot of oil in it and spray it good.
Yeah.
Put enough oil in it. But olive oil is a lot better, I feel, to coat your pan
Yeah.
than
Doing
liquor.
like butter.
Yeah, it's better to do olive oil. Alright, and then put it on there. Okay. You want to turn the water off for me?
Sure.
Yeah, so we don't Alright. Okay, and all I do is spray it like this. Okay? It dries out tremendously here. Just letting you know, it does dry out. So
In a more humid climate,
yeah,
we wouldn't
I
have to
don't
worry about that,
put
but here in
oil like
Arizona.
that and Texas, no, not where I live. Okay, there you go. And we put it in a nice warm place.
Yep. And how long should I let it rise for before kneading it?
When it comes up to the top, it's
Mm-hmm.
usually done.
Okay.
You know? And if you're in a hurry and have something else to do, just punch it down and let it come back up again.
Okay.